guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So today I'm going to be talking about the James Charles controversy that's been involving him and his palette and some of his supporters, as well as other random people on the internet. It kind of leads everyone to the statement of, if I bought it, doesn't it mean I can do whatever I want with it? So first, I'm going to try my best to give you the facts, very unbiased. I'm going to try, but I'm only human. And then after, I'll give my opinion that you didn't ask for. So to begin, I'm just going to briefly explain the events that led up to this controversy, quote unquote, and then we're going to get into statements and all that good stuff. So a few days ago, someone posted a video on their Musical.ly of them destroying a James Charles X Morphe palette. If you're familiar with the palette, it was under very high demand and everybody wanted it for the Christmas season. So a lot of people were quote unquote triggered by the fact that something that was in such high demand was being destroyed by someone when someone else would really appreciate it. James Charles then quickly responded, and he was kind of disgusted by the fact that someone would buy his palette just to destroy it, and a lot of hate was sent toward that particular Musical.ly creator. She also made her own response video towards James Charles and all the hate and backlash that she was receiving. And she was just kind of talking about the fact that, again, she's a consumer. She has the right to do whatever she wants with the palette, and it doesn't really matter. She did apologize because it may have been inconsiderate on her part to post something like that so close to Christmas.
I bought the palette with my own hard-working money, and in fact bought one for the video, one for me, and one for a friend. From a business standpoint, I'm allowed to do whatever I want with the makeup since I purchased it. Plus, James is still getting his coin and marketing. Like I said, nothing against him. I love his videos. You guys can say whatever you want. I've apologized. I've wrote about it on Twitter, on Instagram. I've done all that I can do, and if you guys are still mad at me, I'm very sorry. Literally, Jeffree Star can break and burn designer handbags, and no one's talking about that. It's just the James Charles palette.
After some time had passed, James Charles probably was like, you know what? At the end of the day, if a consumer purchases my product, they can do whatever they want with it. So he actually released a statement apologizing to the Musical.ly creator, and he also said that he did not condone the hate that was being sent to her. So fast forward, James Charles was featured in a Jeffree Star video where they both destroyed makeup that both of them kind of had mixed feelings about. Now, featured in that video was James Charles and Jeffree Star both destroying their highly coveted palettes. For Jeffree Star, that was his Blood Sugar palette, and for James Charles, it was his James Charles X Morphe collab. I suppose not a lot of people had watched the whole video because at the beginning of the video, James Charles does address all of the controversy that occurred between him and the Musical.ly star, and he also addresses the whole palette situation.
Well, I just got into a scandal regarding this actually because there was a video circulating of a girl who destroyed my palette. We were so upset at people that couldn't get it, and I was like, oh my god, this girl went just to destroy it. But after further thought, like, one, she was getting hate comments, which is so not okay in any way, shape, or form, so I felt really bad. But two, like, it's her money, and you can do what you want with it. I'll be burning it for her.
Yeah, oh, I think, we're gonna burn a James Charles palette.
Burn it for Lauren.
Yes! Alright, Lauren, today is your moment.
However, a lot of people jumped on this and went on Twitter and started to try to create this narrative that James Charles was a hypocrite. Not to mention numerous YouTube comments that try to call him out for his hypocrisy. Not long after, Jeffree Star decided to get on his Snapchat and tell his tea about the situation and how he felt about the backlash James Charles was getting after the video they both posted.
Right, now, let's talk about today's video. I posted that picture last night with the broken makeup on the floor, and it's crazy how quick people are like, they really tried to come for James for a minute. I'm like, how about in 2019 we stop assuming? We're allowed to prejudge a little bit, honey. It's human nature, but bitch, can we stop assuming? Now, if you are a normal person that doesn't keep up with all this horse shit, you know, James felt some type of way a week and a half ago about someone breaking his palate, and so many of you were trying to like come for him before watching the video this morning. And I was like, can we all relax, girl? Like, the word hypocrite was thrown around so much, and I'm like, no. James felt passionate about something. He apologized. He acknowledged it. And then when y'all saw the video, when y'all saw the video where he burned his own palate, it all made sense, didn't it? Hopefully you guys know by now that we are not just on the surface type of people. There is always a deeper meaning. And today's video was about having fun, letting go of the past, saying goodbye to it. Like, girl, you can't let things bother you forever. It's time to say au revoir and move on. But thank you to everyone who has watched it so far. I just replayed the footage on my TV in the house. Me and him with the sledgehammers, like, I actually laughed out loud. I don't laugh at myself, y'all. I'm not a comedian, but bitch, we had a lot of fun. But all right, you guys, I gotta go get back to work. But how are you doing? How's your night?
Okay, so here's my take on things. When it comes to situations where we try to figure out who's right and who's wrong, especially when it comes to just purchasing a product, we know Jeffree Star is infamous for burning Chanel bags and getting backlash on that. But my personal opinion is, once you swipe your debit card, once you get that receipt, it's yours. It's just like someone smashing an iPhone to see how durable it is, or the numerous trends that we have of people actually burning makeup consistently or destroying it on their channel consistently, which is where Lauren got her video idea from. At the end of the day, for me, it's time to be a grown-up and say, if someone purchases my palette, at the end of the day, I made money from it. What they want to do with it, whether they want to use it, whether they want to give it away, whether they want to throw it in an ocean, burn it, cut it, it's all up to them, because they're the consumer. A consumer buys and they use. How they use it is up to them. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We've reached the end of the video. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, if you're already subscribed, make sure that you have your post notifications on so you can keep watching my videos. Bye!